Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you to more Pokemon Sword and Shield Battle Stadium. So, we're gonna rock out with a new team today. I know I said we were gonna do another episode with the last team, but I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, and I don't want to be using the same team a whole lot. Plus, we also used that team in the final episode of the Let's Play. So, that's 3 episodes of using that team. So we're going to move on to a different team. I actually have another team that I built up in my Shield copy that I have now ported over here, and I'm going to go ahead and flash it up on the screen with the code so you can take a look at it. So there's the code. Feel free to download that if you want to. This is the team here, and I'm going to look at it real quick here, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to actually... nope, that's not what I want to do. I actually want to go to Ranked Battles, and go to double battles. No. And I'm going to pull the team up, and I will explain the team. Choose Team 3. No, okay, well, alright. Well, maybe I'll explain the team as we're battling with it then. I will stop in the middle of this. After we're done this battle, I will stop after this battle and explain the team. Because I do want to actually explain the team. So, we'll get to it. Don't worry. We found an opposing trainer. It's a cool team, and I will explain what a Beowulf. Alright. I will explain what it does. So, who are we? What are we looking at here? Oh, God. Alright, we got Dracovish. We got Redirection. We got Double Redirection. We got Rotom. We got... Excadrill. Alright, so I think... This team doesn't really appreciate Braviary very much, so I think I want to lead Grimmsnarl Braviary. Grimmsnarl Braviary seems to kind of run over this team pretty decently, so I'm going to go ahead and lead Grimmsnarl Braviary, and I'm going to bring the Barraskewda and the Mudsdale in the back. See how that goes. The thing about this team is it has basically 2 different leads, and you're pretty much always bringing Barraskewda and Mudsdale in the back. So I've updated my my trainer card. So we'll see how this goes. I wish I would have explained the team. I thought it was going to give me a chance to actually look at the team first. Rotom and Togekiss, I am okay with that. I am very much okay with that. That lead makes me very happy. So what we're going to do is, I think I want to set up a light screen right away. I'm going to go ahead and Dynamax and just max Airstream the Rotom. Because even if he protects, and the Togekiss could use Follow Me, and if it does, that's okay. I don't really mind. I don't think the Rotom... I don't really think... I know I can live a Thunderbolt. Oh, he's going Dynamax. Who's he maxing? Is it Rotom? If he does max Lightning, that might be a problem. I wasn't expecting a Dynamax Rotom. Oh, it's a Dynamax what? I have never seen that before. Let's be honest. Also worth noting, that Togekiss is faster than my Braviary. So that's interesting. Well, we know it's not going for Redirection, so that's good. We are going to get the speed boost from Max Airstream. Now, I don't know if that Rotom is gonna... The Rotom shouldn't OHKO Braviary. I should definitely be able to live, especially with the light screen going up. So I'm not too worried about that. But, I'm very curious what this Togekiss wants to do. Is it just gonna, like, dazzle, like, Max, Starfall? Probably is. Alright, does a nice chunk to the Rotom. That's good. Get the speed increase. So we are... Interesting that the... It's going Max Airstream. Okay. It's interesting. That's so weird. Why did he Dynamax first? Unless maybe we Speed Tied. We must have Speed Tied. That's okay. I got Lum. I got Lumberry on that. Not afraid of that at all. But now we definitely know we're targeting down the Rotom. It's Lefty's Rotom. Alright, that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and Thunder Wave the Togekiss, and I'm going to Airstream the Rotom again. So he can protect. He probably, I would imagine that Rotom probably protects here. Or not. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how important the Rotom is. If you're Dynamaxing your Togekiss, I feel like the Rotom isn't your win condition. I'm very, very interested in Dynamax Togekiss here. That had to be a speed tie. Especially now we both have Max Airstream up. But the paralysis here is going to go a long way. So we Airstream the Rotom. That should take out the Rotom. Rotom's gone. We get another speed boost. And hopefully, if stars align, we get a paralysis on the Togekiss. And we don't have to deal with another Max Airstream. Max Rockfall. Okay. 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 Huh. I guess that's probably Ancient Power, right? Unless it gets maybe it gets Power Gem. Could get Power Gem. So oh, is he setting up the sand for the Excadrill to come in? That would be interesting. I could see that. I could see Excadrill coming in here to take advantage of the sand. Oh, Dracovish. It's gonna be Dracovish. All right. I don't really know what answer I have for this Dracovish, other than I guess I want to Foul Play it. Do I want to Foul Play or do I want to Reflect? I feel like I'm gonna be faster, so I'm gonna go ahead and Foul Play because I don't think he's gonna Protect, and I really don't see the Togekiss being much of a threat here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and double into the Dracovish, and I could be asking for it, but I don't think I am. So we're gonna do that, and the Foul Play should easily finish it off. Because if he's going Fishious Rend, then he's not faster. Like, he's not going to outspeed anything. So, I don't know what the Dracovish was planning to do, but we're not going to worry about it. And we're playing around the Dynamax on the Togekiss. I think the Dynamax is going to finish for both of us now. He's getting the speed boost. I don't really think that matters at all, because Grimmsnarl goes down. I don't really care. Grimmsnarl did more than its job. And we can just bring in Barraskewda to clean things up. Bring in Barraskewda. Barraskewda is definitely going to take care of the Togekiss. I don't know what his last Mon's going to be. But Barraskewda, it's going to be Excadrill. Alright, so the question is, do we want... It's Mold Breaker. Oh, that's very interesting. That means I don't have to worry about it being faster than me. Alright, that settles it then. Because my question was going to be, alright, well now, that thing's going to be real fast. It'll outspeed the rest of my team, probably. But we can just go ahead and Poison Jab the Togekiss, and I'm going to close combat the Excadrill. Excadrill's just going to drop at this point. And I should easily outspeed it, because I'm at +3 now. And they only got 2 off, I think, because he took a turn to set up the Max Rockfall. So here we go, yeah. Oh, it's got Sash, okay. Okay, fair enough. I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about that. So we're probably going to lose Braviary here. That's fine. We should be able to do a good amount to this Togekiss with the Poison Jab. It doesn't pick up the Knockout, but again, I'm not too worried because he can't take out both of my Mons in this turn. There's no way. Rock Slide is probably going to get rid of Braviary. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't know what Togekiss is going to do. It does seem to have a... I was going to say, it has a Rock move. I thought it was Ancient Power. I figured it would be. We should be able to eat that up. That's good. Alright, he does get the boost. That's a little disturbing. It's a little disturbing, but the Togekiss isn't really scaring me at the moment. And I'm pretty sure, at this point, that Mudsdale is going to be able to wall the shit out of everybody else here. So we should be able to close this up with a Liquidation into the Excadrill, and a Heavy Slam into the Togekiss. And we should be able to close the gap here. I'm not going Rock Slide. I don't want to risk the miss. So we're just going to go ahead and Heavy Slam because Togekiss is basically dead anyway. And this should be game. Unless we get some Protect shenanigans. I don't really know what Protecting would really do here. I don't really see a way for him to come back. Because even with Redirection, I don't really get the sense that Togekiss is going to be doing Redirection here. I don't really know what it would accomplish. So, Excadrill goes down, and we should be able to close it out with a Heavy Slam. I really like this team. I really, really like this team. This is a team I've been working on for a while, and it's still not exactly how I want it. So we did manage to get the win there. Got the win there. That makes me feel good. That was the first win that I got that I actually feel like I deserved to win. Alright, that's cool. I'm a fan. Alright, so we actually got a protein. More importantly, I hope we get... Oh, we didn't get any, BP. I was really hoping we get some BP. Alright, so, what I want to do, how do I do this? The best way to do it is to go here, go to I want to battle, double battle, and then I can check the team this way. Check summary. Here we go. Okay. So this is where I can actually explain the team, so this is good. So the team is, we got Hot Topic, the Grimmsnarl here. He is standard Grimmsnarl, or Impish Nature, with just max HP, max defense. And we got Prankster, and we're rocking the Foul Play, Reflect Light Screen, Thunderwave with the heavy, the Light Clay. So, standard, very standard Grimmsnarl. Little Queen, the Barrascuda. I really wanted to try Barrascuda. It is Swift Swim. I don't currently have a Propeller Tail Barrascuda. I do think Propeller Tail would be better on this team because I'm not running a Rain team. And Swift Swim doesn't really help me. It only helps me if I Dynamax and then use Max Geyser, which I don't think is really something I'm going to do very often. So it is Jolly. I feel like you could probably run Adamant because it is just already so fast. It's 206 speed with Jolly, and I don't think you're really outspeeding anything with the Jolly nature versus an Adamant nature. I don't think there's really anything you're outspeeding, so I think it's more probably better to have the attack. So I may rebreed, but Swift Swim, you know, we can take advantage of an opponent's rain if the opponent sets up, you know, a Max Geyser or something, we get the rain off. We can take advantage of that. I think Propeller Tail is probably the way to go, but we are using Liquidation, Close Combat, Poison Jab, and Protect, and it's a Life Orb. So it's pretty good. And the EVs are just max speed and attack. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Then we have Leary the Ribombee with a Focus Sash. I love Ribombee. Ribombee is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Definitely my favorite 7th Gen Pokemon. And the fact that it has viability in this format makes me so happy, and I wanted to use it. So it's Timid, Shield Dust, straight Special Attack Speed. All the mons on this team are 252, 252s. So this is a Timid. I went Timid over Modest because the whole point of Ribombee is Speed Swap. So it's really fast. It's one of the fastest mons in the format. It's got Pollen Puff and Moonblast for stab, and Pollen Puff, if you don't know, can be used on your partner to heal them, as well as causing damage on the opponent. So Pollen Puff is really useful. We got Helping Hand for once it speed swaps a really slow mon. It can then get priority with Helping Hand, and Speed Swap for use with Mudsdale and Snorlax. So it's a really cool utility mon, but it can also be a hard-hitting, fast special attacker. And we have Clip Clop the Mudsdale. Assault Vest, 0 speed, just max HP, max attack. And we got high horsepower, Rock Slide, Heavy Slam, close combat, and stamina. I know people are running Inner Focus Mudsdale, which, okay, I get it. You don't get the Intimidate drop, and you can't be flinched, but I don't know. I feel like stamina just makes more sense. Braviary, Feel the Burn. So we got Lumberry, which, you know, I was going back and forth between Lumberry and Citrus Berry, and I am so happy with Lumberry. Lumberry is so good because people love to status Braviary so much, and Lumberry is just so useful. Again, it's Jolly, it's max attack, max speed, Defiant, and we got standard Brave Bird, Close Combat, Tailwind, Protect. And then we have Snorlax. I couldn't get 0 speed, but I don't really care. It's actually basically 0 speed. I think it's like 1 or 2 points above 0 speed. So I'm not too worried about that. That means we can speed creep other Snorlaxes. You know what? That's fine. So we got Gluttony, we got Figgy Berry, and it's max attack and max defense. And we are rocking Double Edge, Heat Crash, Darkest Lariat, and Protect. I ran Darkest Lariat over Crunch, half because Darkest Lariat avoids the defense increases of Max Steel Spike on the opponent. It hits with its standard damage no matter what. And the other half is because Snorlax doing Darkest Lariat, the animation, is hysterical. And nobody should be deprived of that. Heat Crash is super clutch. Double Edge is powerful. Stab. You can run other things on Snorlax. I know he does like Heavy Slam. He also likes High Horsepower, but I have both of those with Mudsdale, so I don't really feel the need for that. And I also don't feel the need to do Belly Drum because I don't have redirection on this team, so I wasn't really planning on doing that. Basically, the strategy is either to run Hot Topic and Field of Burn as the opening and just get screens and then max Knuckles and max Airstreams, or instead to run Leary and Fat Bendy to do Speed Swap and just make Snorlax the fastest mon on the field and proceed to tear everything up. I almost always bring Barraskewda and Mudsdale in the back. So that's the team. That's the team I've been using. I'm going to go ahead and do one more battle. We'll hop back into the battle spot here. Battle Stadium. I will never get used to calling it Battle Stadium. Alright, let's hop back in. And we'll do one more with this for this episode. So I did want to use Duraludon, but I have been unable to find a hidden ability Duraludon. It just doesn't exist. I've been trying for a week. Trying for a week to find hidden ability Duraludon. So I don't have that, and I didn't know what else to put in the team, and eventually I kind of stumbled into Assault Vest Mudsdale, and I figured, you know what, that feels like, if I can't have Duraludon, I feel like Mudsdale is probably the best alternative to it. It has a lot of the same kind of coverage. It's physical instead of special, but I do have Braviary to kind of scare away the Intimidators. So, not too worried about that. And Mudsdale's been pretty good so far. I would still like to, like I said, I want to kind of tweak the Barraskewda and get it to be Propeller Tail and maybe use an Adamant Nature instead of a Jolly Nature. Or find somebody else other than Barraskewda. But so far, Barraskewda's been pretty good. So, it's hard to complain. So what do we got here? Oh, this is a very interesting team. This looks like Trick Room. So actually, I don't know that it is Trick Room. I don't know what the Torkoal and Indeedee and Gastrodon are doing. Durant. Oh god. This is a very odd team. I feel like Rabombi Snorlax doesn't seem that great here. So I think I'm gonna go Grimmsnarl Braviary. I think we're just going to do Grimmsnarl Braviary again. And then, does Rabombi have any value here? I don't really think... Fairy doesn't do anything here, and I think Fairy gets threatened quite a bit. So I don't think Rabombi makes much sense. Barraskewda is really good for the Whimsicott. I don't really have an answer to the Gastrodon other than just smacking it really hard. Torkoal is taken care of by Mudsdale easily. I don't really have an answer for Rotom. So that's a bit threatening. I feel like Snorlax might actually be pretty good here, but I think I'm just gonna stick with Barraskewda and Mudsdale because yeah, we might have some issues with that Rotom. We might have some issues with the Rotom. That's my biggest fear here. This team actually is fairly Rotom wash weak. It's got good answer for Rotom Mow and Rotom Heat, but it doesn't really have an answer for Rotom Wash. This lead, at first glance, I feel okay about it. So we got two Prankstermons. The Whimsicott is definitely going to outspeed me. So it's probably going to set up a Tailwind, I would think, but I don't really know that it wants to do that because of the... I really don't see Durant caring about Tailwind. So I'm going to set up a Reflect. I'm going to go ahead and Dynamax. And I want to take out... I don't know what Durant does. So I feel like I want to take out the Whimsicott because of Prankster shenanigans. We're going to see a big Durant, I assume. We're going to see big Durant. What does it do? I'm very curious. I'm sure we're going to find out in a very painful way where we lose our entire team. Because weird stuff like this very often Maybe Dynamaxing isn't based on speed. There's no way that Durant's faster than me. There's no way. It's a Durant. It's not faster than me. Maybe it just always shows the opposing trainer Dynamaxing first. I don't know. Yeah, okay, we're seeing the Tailwind. That's fine. I don't mind that. So we have the Reflect up. That's going to be good. Whatever this Durant's going to throw at me, we're at least able to defend against it a little bit. Max Rocks, okay. It's just doing Big Rock. It is faster than me. That's, well, now it is with the Tailwind, sure. Okay, okay. I assume it's Life Orb, so it's probably not Sturdy then. That's going to be Focus Sash. Alright. Alright. So we could... I think what we want to do... Well, we'll wait to see what comes in. We'll wait to see what comes in. I'm going to start making plays without knowing the whole board. So what do we got? Who do we got coming in? It's got to be Rotom Wash. Right? She had to bring the Rotom Wash. Definitely had to bring the Rotom Wash. I don't know what that is. It's the Gastrodon. Okay. What's that Gastrodon gonna do? I feel like we Thunder Wave the Durant. We're gonna need to buff up attack. But I kind of think I want to protect here. Nah. Protecting is not going to be good. Protecting's not going to be good. We need to get the attack boost. And we need to deal with this Durant. I don't know what Gastrodon's going to do, though. What does Gastrodon do here? Because Earth Power doesn't do anything. Does it just Scald? Does it just Scald? Or Ice Beam? Maybe it Ice Beams. Alright. I think we need to prioritize getting damage on the Durant. Because that's the Dynamax Pokemon. We're going to paralyze it. We're going to kind of cripple it that way. Unless it's Lumberry. Doesn't look like it is. We are faster now. Oh, that does nothing. That thing is bulked out. That thing is definitely bulked out. We got the attack boost. It's going to Max Knuckle also. I feel like that was a mistake. Why did it think that was a good idea? It's probably, oh, it's because it's doubling in. It's going to be an Ice Beam. Icy Wind. Oh, okay. 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 Alright. I'm just mystified. What the fuck Durant does? Is it just an attacker? Like, I guess it must be. It must be. Alright, so... What's our answer to Durant? I don't really think we have one. Do we? Not really. Not really. Alright, so what I'm gonna do then... So I'm gonna send him... Barraskewda. Because I don't think... Really don't think these guys have any way of touching Barraskewda. I mean, I guess Earth Power. So I'm going to go ahead and Foul Play the Durant. Because I just don't really know what else to do to it. And this is where Propeller Tail would be really, really helpful. This is where we really want Propeller Tail. I'm just going to go ahead and Protect here. Just try to stall out the Dynamax. Because Propeller Tail says, I don't give a fuck about Storm Drain. Still can't attack Gastrodon with a Water Attack. But it wouldn't redirect the Liquidation into Gastrodon. It would keep the Liquidation directed at the Durant. I don't know that that's necessarily the play, but I feel like Foul Play is the right answer here. I don't know that he attacks the Barraskewda. If he does, I don't really think it's going to do too much damage to it. I guess he is going to do it, yeah. Ah, man. Barraskewda is so frail. So frail. The Gastrodon's a bit of a problem. Because the Gastrodon's going to threaten Mudsdale. But I just don't really have a way to deal with it. And that's definitely a weakness of the team. is that I don't really have a way to deal with Gastrodon. So that's something I need to kind of think about. And honestly... Oh, that doesn't do it. It doesn't do it. Honestly, the hoping a close combat will, because we didn't get the speed drop on Barraskewda, which is kind of, I was kind of hoping we could prevent that from happening, which is good. So I think we're just gonna foul play. No, I don't want to foul play. I want to set up a light screen here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close combat the Durant. Hopefully that'll take it out. Barraskewda should be faster. Unless the tail, I don't know about the tail end. Barraskewda is pretty fast. I don't know what Durant's speed is. That's the problem. So let's see. We got the okay, we're still faster. So that should take it out. Yeah, all right. So Durant's gone. Again, I don't really know what it does. I guess maybe it's just good defensive typing other than fire. I have to assume it's holding like an Aqua Berry or whatever the Fire Berry is. I think that's what the Fire Berry is. So we're gonna lose Barraskewda here, and I'm okay with that. See, the problem is Duraludon would have Solar Beam, and if we Dynamax Duraludon, we could have Max Overgrowth, and that is the answer to both Rotom and to Gastrodon. Although Gastrodon is probably holding the window. I'm not so sure that we win here, honestly. Oh, it's Rotom. We're screwed. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose here. That, yeah. That's very crippling. That is very, very crippling. Alright, I think we have to foul play the Rotom. And... oh, man. Just gotta go for Rock Slide. Rock Slide Flinch. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Or not. I mean, unless he's doing that on purpose. Could be doing that on purpose. But you're probably better off attack. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. The burn sucks. Oh, yeah, we're done. We're done here. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, this is awful. All right, I think we have to. I think we just have to. I think we have to forfeit. We'll do one more turn. I'll do one more turn. I'll throw that on there, and maybe we'll high horsepower the Gastrodon and just see how that goes. I don't think there's a way to win here. I don't think there's a way to win here. The only way to win. No, there's no way. Okay, so the Rotom isn't choiced. I was gonna say if we got locked into Hydro Pump and he's just fueling up Gastrodon, there might be a way to play around that, but I don't think so. I think this is just never gonna. I don't think there's any way. I don't know, man. If we take out this Gastrodon, we can't though. He's gonna pop a berry. He's either gonna pop a berry, or he's gonna hit recover. I think it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I was gonna forfeit just to save time, but I feel like it's worth a shot here. I feel like it's worth a shot here. Not that we really have anything to touch this Rotom with, but we could certainly try. God. Nah, that's it. Alright, so yeah, this team is definitely... It's really... bulky water type weak. It's weak to bulky waters. Alright, I'm gonna let him beat me. I'm not gonna forfeit. I'm just gonna let him... I'm actually gonna let him beat me. Or her. Now he can freely Hydro Pump, but yeah, no, that's the play. That's definitely the play. Because I'll go down to burn. He can outlast me here. Unless we get a crit. Nah. I knew it. I knew it going in. I could see Gastrodon and Rotom were problems. Definitely problems. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end off the episode here. But what I think I could do, is... no. What we could do is we could... actually, let me hop back in here. Let me just look at the team again. What we could do is... I know Snorlax gets Seed Bomb. Snorlax can get Seed Bomb. So I'm wondering... Now, I've used this team a lot in Battle Tower, and Darkest Lariat is actually really good. It covers a lot of stuff. I don't necessarily have... Let's see. Well, I have Rabombi. I do have Rabombi to cover Psychic types with Pollen Puff. And Bugs... Not Bugs. What else is... Ghost. What do I have for Ghost? I don't really have anything for Ghost. Other than just smacking Ghosts really hard. But what Ghosts are really in the format? Other than Mimikyu. Mimikyu would get killed by a Heavy Slam. Or just hit hard with, like, Braviary or something. So, I don't know that we necessarily need Dark coverage. Right? Because it's only Psychic and Ghost that we're hitting super effectively. So maybe we get rid of Darkest Lariat on Snorlax, and we bring in Seed Bomb. That might be a good way to deal with those bulky water types, because that's physical grass. I think is gonna hit Gastrodon and Rotom and possibly Milotic fairly hard. Especially if we get, like, a Helping Hand boost from Rabombi. Because Rabombi and Snorlax are going to typically be paired together. And we'll speed swap with Snorlax, give it, you know, max speed. Give it really fast speed, and it can hit, you know, hard and fast. And then we get the really low speed on Rabombi, but we can use Priority Helping Hand and just boost up a Seed Bomb or something. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do is I will put Seed Bomb on Snorlax. I will withdraw... this rental team and republish it with the Seed Bomb on the Snorlax. I think that's the way to go, because that is a glaring weakness. Now that I've actually played, that is a glaring weakness that this team just has no way to deal with Rotom or Gastrodon at all. So that is the way to do it. So perfect. That's how we get better. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna end off here. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed for more. I don't know how many more of these there's gonna be. Maybe I'll do another week's worth, maybe, because you know, if you've been watching the Pokemon Let's Play, then you know, I've mentioned it there. But I'm also gonna, follow me at WhiskeyCactus on Twitter, and you'll probably see a Twitter thread at some point explaining what's going on with the channel. But anyway. Next time, I will have this team remedied with Seed Bomb on Snorlax. And, we'll go ahead and use it again in the battle spot. And just kind of give it another go. I don't know if we're going to do another team after that, or if we're going to keep on with this team for another episode in addition. We'll just have to play it by ear. So, yeah, I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.